Hello guys, welcome back to my channel Single Line Code. So in the previous lecture I have discussed selected columns with you guys. So selected columns and add columns are quite identical. Just giving you a recap, and in this lecture I will be talking about add columns. Add columns is used to add columns in an original table. So you don't have to go ahead and create a new table like selected columns. Selected column only works for a new table, but opposite is for the add columns. Add columns you can add, manipulate, you can add new columns to a original table. So let's quickly see that. Okay. So in this last lecture we have written a DAX query for select columns. So we'll just copy this, or you can edit this. Let's say add column demo. I will take add columns. Okay, everything seems to be fine. Let's hit enter. See guys, as I told you, as soon as I gave the keyword add columns, it took in the employee lookup table and it has created a column known as employee ID and first name. The same spelling, like example, you can also put FN, which will determine first name, and hit enter just to distinguish between this first name and this first name. So employee ID is my this ID and FN would be my first name, first name. So it is very handy guys when you are trying to manipulate a original table, or when you are trying to create some visualization for your client or your stakeholders. So you need some manipulations with the data, right? You sometimes a few columns are not available in your table. So instead of creating a calculated column or a calculated measure, you can also try it to do this kind of manipulation with add columns. Quite handy in nature. So you can also, yeah, this is basically on the employee lookup. You can also do, let me try to do something with product lookup to just give you another example. Do I have product lookup? Product. Yeah, I do have product lookup. What I will do, I'll put product filter, product lookup. Mm, what can I take? Let's say current cost is greater than 2. And then what I can do is I can new cost. I'll remove this, not required. Product lookup, current cost, and hit enter. See guys, I have achieved or I have retrieved a product lookup table. From there, I filtered current cost should be greater than 2. So let's see. So all the current cost available here is greater than 2, and there should be a new column called new cost. You can also make it as greater than 1. Let's see what happens. So you'll try to fetch more data with this current cost. You will find everything is greater than 1. So see, there are data which is greater than 1. If you try to click on that filter up button, you'll see and you'll find a new cost over here. So that's all, guys. This is a small video on add columns. In my upcoming lecture, I'll be talking about summarize function in Power BI, similar to group by, but not as group by. Like whenever you hear group by, what comes in your mind is SQL language, grouping and aggregating. But here it is not aggregating, it is grouping the values, or you can say it's grouping the unique values. We will talk about that in the next lecture. So if you liked my current video on select columns and add columns, please subscribe. It's a kind heartily request. Please subscribe, like my channel, and hit the notification bell. Thank you, guys.